like, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you tell the truth, you tell the truth.
That's right, facts only. I'm Jared Greenberg. Giannis and Dame in action. Plus, we've got Kawhi and Paul George. Zion is also starting to find his groove. All that to come, but first, the new look Celtics roll out their projected opening night starting five for the first time. We've got Drew Holiday out there, and look at him playing some D, as you know he would be,
Easily one of the best two-way players we have in the league. Celtics got a big-time pickup in Drew Holiday.
Well, Jaylen Brown got the big-time bag this summer. Here he gets the lay-in. Now, this is a lot of two-point baskets, but for the most part in the first half, the Celtics were dominating the three-point line. And here it comes. Oh, Jason Tatum.
Get some.
Celtics hit 16 first-half threes. Tatum finished the night with 28 points. Remember, he's the first Celtic in franchise history to average 30 points for a season.
But somebody should have nixed that. Maybe they'll guard him when he's wide open in the corner.
Here comes Jericho Sims to Mitchell Robinson. The Knicks only played a couple of their regular rotation guys. They've got a preseason back-to-back. They'll play Wednesday. Jason Tatum, the bucket, and an opportunity for one more. Boston was up by 18 at the break. Third quarter, more of the same. Here comes Jaylen Brown, who had 17 points.
Listen, Jaylen Brown took a lot of flack for how things ended last year. I think he's going to come out very strong. Look for him to be incredible for the Celtics to start the season.
Jason Tatum.
Bully ball.
Look at this.
Bully ball.
Celtics make 23 from downtown, and they win it 123-110. Giannis in action. Chet Holmgren in action. It's Milwaukee against OKC. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hold on, man. Don't drop Dame off like that with the behind the back. I see you, SGA. It's only the preseason. Don't show it all just yet.
A little different in the backcourt for Milwaukee this year defensively. Chet coming up with a big-time block on the perimeter of Lillard. Now here comes Milwaukee with Giannis working the post, going right at the big fella.
Oh, my goodness. Quick move, nice clear move. Hakeem Olajuwon will be proud.
Defense for the Thunder. People are talking about the length of this Thunder team, how good they can be defensively.
Thunder can be very good. They have a lot of length. These young draft picks have started to develop, and I like where this team is at this year.
Oh, reverse style from Chet Holmgren. Now it's Jalen Williams, all-rookie team last year, rising to the occasion here. New pickup from Milwaukee is Malik Beasley. They may need him to play big minutes. Their bench is thin this year.
Yeah, Malik Beasley might actually have to come out here and get some big-time minutes and knock out some shots, and he's capable of doing that.
All right, we need more of Dame time. Here we go in the second half.
Well, we didn't get a lot of Dame time tonight, but he was able to come out here and knock down this shot. But as the season goes along, he gets more comfortable. Dame is going to be A-OK.
Josh Giddey from down under makes 73-68 under. Then Giannis back the other way. Getting to the free throw line creates the separation, makes it a 4-point game. But back to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren, 18 points, just 3 rebounds. Only had that one block we showed you. OKC wins throwing away. How about this? This is a B-Wood special. One dookie, and how about another? There's another. Ooh, a dookie. No Tar Heels allowed in this highlight. Oh, Zion rising. Zion struggled his first couple of games of the preseason, but boy, did he shine against the Hawks, and then Tuesday against the Magic.
Well, listen, he's shining because he's getting out of transition, and more importantly, he's playing defense. Get out there defensively and let your defense lead the easy buckets.
I think we'll see more of Zion later on in the show in a special preseason edition of House of Haywood. Here come the Magic, first round talk here, then having a little Mo Wagner. Wagner had 19 points. Gary Harris. Getting a feed here from Anthony Porter, 3-ball. Book it for the former party. It was a 10-point game. Then more of Zion. You know, Zion was a threat offensively in this game, but it's what he did defensively with 5 steals that were so impressive.
Yeah, that was Zion right there, but man, that was a really good steal by the Orlando Magic.
That's right. Paolo Banchero with the finish off the Markelle Fultz steal. Here comes Brandon Ingram. Big year for Ingram.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big year for Ingram and the Pelicans. As long as Zion and Ingram are healthy, the Pelicans could be big time.
Ingram had 18 points, 6 assists in the game. Let's go to the second half. C.J. McCollum. the Preds.
And the best move out there. He just got it. He just one of those guys that's always on cruise control.
11 points in about 24 minutes of action for him. For Mo Wagner, who had a nice night. Wagner, the Mo Wagner, that is, had 16 points off the bench. This is Jordan Hawkins from downtown. And then, you love a good footer in a highlight, right?
Why not?
Trey Jemison from UAB, 104.92. Look at this, Larry Nance tweeted. Is it me or looking for? That sound like Lionel Richie? Did I go on The Voice? American Idol.
I wouldn't quit your day job, I'll tell you that.
I was, like that check, but on night right now. Whatever. Bulls rolled out their starters, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. They've got Toronto, who play most of their regulars. There's DeRozan. Bulls basically brought back the same team from last year.
Yeah, that's kind of fun, one. Trying to figure out what direction the team is going in, but hey, if they like it, I love it.
Okay. Here's Scotty Barnes for the Raptors.
I'm looking for Scotty Barnes to make a big-time jump this year. I really do. I think
Ball's going to be in his hand a lot more.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Zach LaVine, reverse lay-in. It was a 1-point lead. Final 25 seconds and a half. Get up, Siakam. Let's go third quarter. DeMar DeRozan. This one came right down the wire. Fun game to watch on these pass. There's DeRozan, 2 of his 15. Then Dennis Schroeder, the 3-point guard. Team 4, Brett Van Fleet went to Houston. Off the inbounds here. Watch Zach LaVine.
Oh!
Still get up.
Quick swipe on the baseline and just take off. Get your head on the rim.
25 points on 19 shots for LaVine. Gary Trent is pulling Craig.
Access denied.
Craig with the block of the few new additions for the Bulls. Siakam had 22 points, 5 and 5. Then look at Andre Drummond. Talking about big fellas ended highlights for him. Oh, what? That's right.
Come on, Andre.
Now Vernon's fine.
Yeah, come on, Andre. You're not doing the big fella cry with that.
There's a big fella that I think you can't talk enough about these days. Wemby. Get inside the house of Haywood. You got the key? Of course. Wow.
After I got out of the Marine Corps, coming back home, it was just a mental breakdown for me. I was on the verge of giving up. That chapter, that season in my life was over. Now what? Who was I? That's what I kept asking myself. The pressure to have it all together, to heal, to quiet down the monsters inside, it was too much. I lost it. I had heard about the Wounded Warrior Project. I had seen the logo and that visual of a warrior carrying another warrior. The programs that the Wounded Warrior Project offers, it's not just the veteran themselves, it's their whole family. It brings it all together. We have scars that we carry, and just because the scars are there doesn't mean that we're any less than what we were. Right now, I'm the best version that I ever have been of myself. I can embrace the brokenness.
You wouldn't go into battle alone. You don't have to fight this alone. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/notalone.
Issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for at the end of your week.
Let's try this. COVID has been a really long fight, and it's been especially tough on kids. It's been a rough transition for all of us.
Right now, as a father, I want to be the best food to protect my kids.
So what can we do to get back to that sense of normalcy?
Many parents are asking if it is worth it to get their kids vaccinated against COVID.
The answer is absolutely yes.
My own sons, who are 6 and 8 years old, had their COVID vaccine.
It's an added layer of protection to keep kids from getting any type of severe illness or complication from COVID infection.
A lot of parents are also wondering if the vaccines are safe. Yes, it's safe and effective for children.
Definitely safer than a COVID infection.
Children get a smaller dose of adults.
So if you have questions or concerns about the vaccine, that's okay.
We're here today. We have the tools we need to protect kids and help them stay healthy and all get through this together.
Trying to really categorize this group. They're top 10 in the league against the Dallas, but the bottom half of the league. That doesn't make sense. Actually, this group, showing a QB, easy to call. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Search of 4 yards here. We go to first down.
The Miami Heat select Dwayne Wade.
Back to the highlights, Maccabi Ranamana considering his U.S. tour prior to their game in Minnesota on Tuesday. Maccabi players honoring the Israeli top team, featuring names and ages of those being held captive on their warm-up, and folks safe return of everyone. Then played basketball. Maccabi against the Timberwolves. Josh Mina had himself a night. That's a nice score right there. One for those other things. What's the fun part? Got up. Mina 23 points on 9 of 15. We'll see more of them in a moment. Kyrie Martin self-finish right here. And one. We get many of the regulars in Minnesota playing in this game. The margin safety advantage. Martin came off the bench. He had 7 points. Quite round junior himself. And goal on this Minnesota team. He had 13 points for the second half. More of mine out. Apparently it's a policy when you're working. We have to finish highlights and kids. Why not? Luka Garza at 30 on the night. That leads us right into the front door of the house. Let's all walk in. So, during the regular season, we'll offer up a perspective on what the Kings are up to. There's not a dying breed. Why don't you show us some big performances from big players in the preseason who made a big regular season.
Let's see what you do there. And let's get right to it, man. Roll out clips. Y'all know what time it is. First thing we're going to go to is Victor Wembanyama. He's going to be big time for San Antonio. Everybody knows it. It's effective to make plays like this. Look at the change of direction and finishing all the play with the block. Now we're going to see the big fella initiating the pick and roll. Gives it up. He doesn't stop right there. Goes right down the lane, finishes with the nasty dunk. Now we're going to see Victor going inside and Thomas Bryant. Watch your head. Comes in, finishes with the left hand. There's nothing this young man can't do. He's going to get better and better. He's versatile on the offensive end. This is why I really like him on the defensive end. Look at him on the baseline, stalking his prey. Comes across the lane, nice block, get that shot out of here. Easy work, Victor. Let's go to Boston. Let's go to Boston where we have Porzingis. He's going to be impactful all over the court for the Celtics this year. You see him right here, passing ability at the top of the key, finds Jaylen Brown for the easy backfield cut. Now we're going to see Porzingis run into a ball screen. And watch what happens here, Jared, when he's able to slip out of this and watch his Daniel House on the closeout. Ain't nothing over there, my boy. Porzingis finishes right there at the rim. Jared, you like that one? Through that. And now we see Porzingis getting back in transition. This is what he's able to do also. He gives you that three-point ability, but he's got shot blocking big as well. Now you see him with the pick and roll. And watch when he sets his picks. Watch what happens to the defenders. Everybody goes in there with Holiday. Porzingis creating a space, knockdown three-point shot, easy money.
20-8 Tuesday against the Knicks. How about Zion Williamson against the Magic?
And listen, Zion was doing good things on the defensive end. You see him right there with the thievery. Then he plays off the great defense. Awesome offense and transition, nice dunk. Look at him again. His defense has been off in the line, but you see him right here just coming in there. Man, give me that ball. Look at that. That's Blake. That's bully ball at its finest. Man meets boy. Then we got Zion right here. Once again, just creeping along the baseline. Nice quick steal.
Learned that from Jose Alvarado?
Yeah, I think we did. He can take the class. And now we see him in transition, starting that fast break. Zion, big time preseason. We know that's going to translate also.
All right, how about Bam out of fire? He needs that for this year's team.
He's missing a lot of talent this year. This is the type of guy to make up for it. Because of play like that, the show and go, pump, fake, dunk. Now you see him on the defensive end. Look at this. He closed out.
First down. Just shy of 10 at the 11 of the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
He's going to pop out. He's going to take up that space. A lot of bigs like to flow, go to the perimeter. Bam understands, hey, I'm going to go to the area right in front of the rim. There's a lot of gold down there. Once again, look at him. Defenders looking at the ball, Bam understands exactly where to be. Just keep running to the basket. Right there, easy layup. Bam, great in the preseason. We know he's going to be good in the regular season. And these are some of my bigs that have been playing well that I think are going to do big things this year.
Hopefully we see Bam Wednesday night. Next edition of preseason action on NBA TV. Brooklyn is in Miami, followed by the Battle of the Bay as the Kings in San Francisco to take on the Golden State Warriors. That's Wednesday. We're also coming to Game 3 in 4 of the WNBA Finals. And Brianna Stewart and the Liberty even things up. Find out.
My basketball journey began when I was really young. And really developed not just basketball, but over the course of my career. I experienced that for 4 years playing for Coach K, winning championships, jumping into the NBA. I ended up being an elite player, and then all of a sudden having it all go away, having the sights and sins of my career, actually getting back. Playing, having great joy and fulfillment, great experiences. All of that led me to NBA TV.
Over 1 million people have put Super Beats blood pressure support supplements to the test, and the numbers tell the story. We have over 66,000 5-star ratings and reviews. We're trusted by over 120 pro and college sports teams. We're America's #1 selling beef brand, the only one that both the #1 doctor and #1 pharmacist recommended these brands for heart health support. See why we've won the hearts of people across America and get started with a 3-month supply at superbeats.com.
Really, the proof with dry time, it's a real deal.
The dry time is customized with real down payment and monthly payment of the car you want to buy.
Super smart. The deal you make on your phone is the deal you pay.
You have the deal yourself. It's a real deal at driveinvestment.
Kids across America are going to school hungry every day. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures. Learn more at helpnokids.org.
Extra defensive back here, the Bills on third down.
Rick and Morty, new episodes, Sundays at 11 p.m. only on Adult Swim.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphins got going a little early. Dolphins do it, they've already started. So the full start certainly doesn't help matters as they try and get down third and long. That's going to wind up incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now.
Again, that's 800-682-3612.
Now fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. On their side of the midfield at the 47. Dixon gets the nod to start the drive.
Making sure our guys are using the obviously what's going on, and we're going to stick together. We're going to come out and, like I said before, throw the first punch and not wait for things to do it.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll go down at the 26, holding a gain of 6.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and boxing, you're in the danger zone when you decide to blitz it, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well. And it's totally interception.
That's the saving game right there. They're running down 2 scores. Huge play. Slow it down. He's going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores at this stage, it could be a long way.
You expect them to dogfight for 1.
Yes, sir.
They're back against the wall. They have to win.
2nd and 10.
direction. Continue to go in that direction.
Here's Vandersloot. Ionescu gets some space. And that's a play. She needs it. This crowd needs it. Ionescu is often been at the pulse of Barclays Center. Ionescu, keep it. Largest lead of the series for New York.
Costly penalty there. Lineman got downfield and for the moment that cost him 6 points.
Here's Plum wheeling into the paint to the right hand, and this gorgeous finish.
Incomplete. Let's see who this is.
Where would Vegas be in this game without Kelsey Plum? And that'll do it to the first half. We're leading by 3.
Yeah, it's a sense of pride, it's a sense of urgency. It's what's been lacking in this series, and we wanted to kind of muck it up a little bit and make it aggressive and make it hard for them.
New York much more active defensively, aggressive. That was a real great emphasis. Wilson gets us by Stewart. Different defensive skill to this game from the Liberty.
Losers now trails of 7 in a row. I think this is where, in a corner room, a lot of the team goes to their best players and even silently.
Double, loses, what happened? Chelsea Gray hobbled at the moment for Las Vegas, and you just press it and she is okay. It almost looked like you could see her mouth something pop.
Underestimate the event. The whole crowd with you can have on a game.
Jones alone, knocks down the 3.
And that's just JJ believing in herself. Her teammates obviously trust her. I trust her. But her wounded, she's a superstar, this girl.
Just Paul Jones has been ridiculous. 27 points, efficient as can be.
Even that double rate, you're going to see incompletions, and you might need to keep his end zone.
Now we'll do it. The New York Liberty have their first final win since 1999. We will see a game 4 Wednesday night.
This is first and goal.
Brad Stewart told me that the season turned around for this franchise when you started to find yourself. How did you change who this team is and what this franchise could be this season?
Like I said, I took it personal. It was a tough season, but I kept digging, trust in the process. Continue to just ride this wave.
Utilizing this position, he's actually utilizing the scat back in this spot. Because
we weren't going to go away, we know they're good in each other, and they played better with us. Played more aggressive, physical, and shot better.
Well, the Aces are going to be severely short-handed on Wednesday night for Game 4. As Tia Stokes and Chelsea Gray will both be out for Vegas. We'll see if the Liberty can even up the series. We will have post-game coverage right here on NBA.
He's gone. I used to welcome the sound. Nothing green up and find a place to hold up for the night. Get Nancy calmed down and figure out what on earth we're going to do next. Somehow it stays with us all the way to the motel.
Joe Benson and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter, and nice effective in the half. He's definitely been dependable.
Bob, it's the third time this year.
What he's getting done here, because anytime he faces one of the strongest leader yards, you really let some damage in there, and he'll get it. He's looking just to add to his totals.
never been all that it could be. When it comes to reassuring a traumatized 19-year-old, not as exploited as Paul's victims and brain surgery with pipe wrench.
Just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Allen throwing on second down.
Just exhausted. I need to sleep. Stop it.
8 years. Why do you think I keep writing you these letters? It wasn't just writing. Try to hold you.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the throw. Just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Sam Martin on the kick and run. Back deep, he's time to reach out. Three times in the last 9 seconds as well. They must put a stability to return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 15-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the first half, we'll see how much this elusive
Recognize my voice, Hardigan? Recognize my voice? He's a sick job.
Fewer than half his pass attempts in this one.
Right, you can recognize the voice.
Yes, to the defense.
Everything's going straight to hell. So sick I didn't train the hands from that guy. Put in the hands of a murdering rapist I thought I'd put down for good. Second by a spoiled brat son of a senator. Talk on, man.
One, three. I got a dead man needs to be fetched.
On play action. Here's Tua.
You've already got the curve.
It's a shot.
You better be perfect like calling my dad. Sure. Better be ready. Better be perfect. I get to do whatever I want. However I want. Whatever I want. Dad. I'd love him. He spent a fortune hiring every extra to grow back that equipment every walk between my legs. The old
Tua sets up to pass.
Although I
guess his heat goes down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So now after the set, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and 1.
I wanted to wrote all those letters. She had not a clue. Clever girl. So pretty. So pretty. I'm a little old for my taste, but I can forget that just
Ed, don't scream.
Here's Tommy by low to throw.
Don't scream.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone.
It's going to take all night doing deal with Nancy, and you're going to die. No, it's all right.
So those big snaps past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. You skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
I will show you.
Now we're welcoming back now. So Center Charles Davis on Brandon Gott getting set for quarter number 3 here. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone should cost him 5 yards. He's taken down right after.
This is it. How I can fight it now. No outlet.
Charles, it's interesting to see what adjustments his offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been seeing anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
Keep your neck tight.
And I'm pretty sure they're
move. The window. Maybe there's an alarm.
exactly that.
Window. Keep your neck tight. Stay conscious. Stay conscious.
They got some time. When the game struggled in the first half, opposition knows how to lose like bending the tails here.
You can do it. You can do it.
Maybe it was a Clement the comment with Mark, his pleasure.
under rash impulsiveness in selecting
Tua wants to throw it on second down.
Relevant submission following period. Now before you. Trunkless of transports.
boner, inspiring though it may be. There is always a positive.
I wish you would cease to call.
I can only express puzzlement that borders on a lie.
He's had trouble finding the three receivers all game. That's because they're hesitating. This defense has been all over it. Yeah, they're one of the better defenses they can make. And every time I talk to someone,
that's all I can do. You got all the fourth knows about the real family's farm and stay away from it.
Execute against them.
Welcome to Carter Cracking Awesome. Once things go down, I'll probably have you for the fans. But first I'll have to play it quiet. Quiet and nasty. Nancy's car. 6 miles from the farm. Nobody but me can keep this secret from she told me. Good girl. The car stalled out on that yellow batch and you didn't tell him how to start it up again. You kept your mouth shut. And Junior was furious. I bet he slapped you around something fierce. But you stayed strong. You bought a few extra minutes. Still a chance, don't scream. I guess they call a mile or so from the farm and make my way through the woods. I'm not halfway there when it hits. My heart. Can't be my heart. I was killed. Bad cough. Blooded. Doesn't matter now. I don't have to stay alive that much longer anyway. 30 yards. Rotten way to kill him, man. It's quiet.
It's good. It's off later. So they are making it 3 plays on that drive. Madden's capped on Franchise's 5th and Jimbo touchdown catch. Receiver return here from the end zone. And heavy touchdown shot. Not a good one. Here come the Dolphins. These guys definitely looking for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't believe it. Moved the football much beyond the shadows of their own coach, Charles, and see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here. Yeah, every team going to be different. He says the exact same thing. When you start that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if they change the field position, right? You won't be able to believe it. They didn't get that time. This time they want to still get a nice drive and help themselves out. Second down at 8. They run the counter. Fights forward only about a yard after the 21. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how teams are going. Just very ready to go on the ground. They're struggling at
Oh man, too much of a hurry.
Get on track and watch it all.
Jordan and Galahad said I told myself I wouldn't. Stupid man.
The last drive, they went 3 down. Back to the ground, then
It's raining hard.
the game he expected. Maybe that gives him a little juice because you're really struggling to that first half.
Give me stand there for a second.
Take down, you're down, but they are. You gotta pay it off.
Second down.
Take away his legs.
Those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped the pass. That's a big miss. Tagovailoa on the throw on second down here. So getting in there to bring him down.
They've got one for the 30-yard return so far, but it's not too clear. And that interval's momentum they all building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Oh, man.
Really not much secret there. Not salivating in that spot, right?
Because third situations.
By the time I get to the car, it's just shaking. She came from work. She's herself again.
Maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignments. The ball is released. You bring on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
I have friends on that way. Collect evidence. You'll go this whole sick mess right up. And then they sag along the bars where it belongs.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Nancy County, the love of my life. She was alive. I hope she forgives me for it. Get Senator Rourke behind bars? Sure. Maybe after I pulled off that miracle, I'll go and punch out God. There isn't a prosecutor in the state who'll go after Senator Rourke. I killed his only son. Bloodline is cut. Rourke's lost his goddamn legacy. He'll use all his power to get revenge on me. They'll go after me through Nancy. They'll find her again. There'll be no end. She'll never be safe. Not as long as I live. There's only one way to beat him. An old man's eyes. Hey, young man.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I love you, Nancy.
Once again, they run with Nixon. Takes this to the 30, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying the ball after the nice move. From the 31, here's a second down and 4.
Doctor says, clean break. Should be right at training time.
Allen now looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there. And it's 3rd and 4. Mix it up the middle.
Turn the right corner, Cincy.
Bring him down at the 23. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Careful, Smith.
First down, and they're going to throw it out. It's Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being run down. Second and light and a yard. Second down and a yard. Hamill's going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of laying him off defensively. And now to bring It's on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give the Picks to the front, pick it up. And it looks like they're back here. Alright, so they got that one against the center. That's really very typical in that first half. We've got a snap before sometimes you get a big guy on your nose, you get sometimes coverage in the angle. It's a big snap and then execute it. And the Phillies are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They've got a chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are going to bring it back in the blue as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Thanks for going on a pass. Good guard. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. You're too deep. He's got to return. They're only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide. That just has not been the case. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They fake the handoff down to him. Now he bats it away. It falls down incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's third down. So we're going to throw it. Look at this, big game. This is picked up by the Bills. These guys are going to get the football after the 37-yard line. And I don't know that football's going to matter all line. Look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably bringing a note or two about we're going to test this stuff practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point. The big safety to win the game, you're not going to help them improve.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll leave it with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That is Mixon on second down. And this gets us down close to a touchdown at about the Dolphins' 27. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they're not sure what they're going to do.
Third down, knocked away and incomplete. The kick-ball pass is good, and the Bills will hang on to their lead. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced to take even 3.
They did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So after knocking to the field goal, here's Fast to kick it away. And that one will bounce it out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. Miami is set to take over. Just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably have one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. play action. Tagovailoa. And it's intercepted. Big made by Terrell Bernard. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Mason. Down the 32. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play call, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2nd and 7.
¿Qué pasó?
Again, it's Mason. Only able to get Juniors down to the 30. And the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game going in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. A lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook.
Paul's really not really sure what they're going to do for those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 they get that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know. If you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked it in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to the...
And now look at him go! And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Miami's off to its set and ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here at Oakland, maybe this home atmosphere will carry their guys to a surprise victory. That's going to be the case. It's too much to handle in the first half. Over there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They lied. And making a major part of that has been how they
just keeping James company. That's it.
Spring. And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this breakaway contest.
Still cold.
Miles.
It's a game of 35. So now the big play has to be inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to pass.
Stay where you are.
2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. Gets this in the hands of Hill, complete. And they do get it down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Cook. It's out of the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So it's set down. They're able to stay on the right and get in the end zone.
Just a second there. Maybe think of third effort. Got him in. Maybe possibly even a 4th. No, you can't at all. Nothing else. Now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right? That you've worked on into a game situation, and now you go back and dissect it. So if you needed to get in some time, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and maybe more.
He deserves it. He gave it to me. We're brothers, too. You realize that? Brothers protect each other. It has to be hard now. There's nothing can ever touch us. Even if we're cool, we can't. We stick together no matter what. We take care of anyone who gets in the way. Can we do that, little brother? You run? Keep on running. Don't look back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cleveland Browns. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And again, it's Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Watson changing the play. To throw is Watson. Throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Nick Chubb. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 63 yards. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now an audible here into something else.
At the 44-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get maybe a couple with that up to the 46. 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
at their own 20-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
On gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They go play action with Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
They're on the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Faking the give. Now Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Watson off play action. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 41 yards. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Right back to Swift again on second down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 3rd and 2. Hurts going to move him around. They'll try and run here with Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. In motion right, Watkins. A pitch out to Swift here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And this is where play action can be so effective. Your running game's been the driving force on this possession, so as a defense, you start shifting your focus towards stopping the run. But if an offensive coordinator sees that, he can take advantage, and they get good yardage there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Pierre Strong to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Looking here for Smith downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Swift going to try up the middle. Down to about the 37.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Here's Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. Oh, some strong running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Watson going to change the look here. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Now they'll shift things around. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Breaks through the contact. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they work this out past the 25. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And an Eagles 1st down.
First down, and they go with Swift again. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. The tight end in motion right. Hurts. Flushed out right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Denzel Ward. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 46-yard line.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll buy, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure, they got him again. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. A handoff, Swift running to the left. He'll take this to the 46. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are right back in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
The tackle by Avante Adams.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Here now, 3rd down.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And some strong running. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Watson trying to get his guys moving.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and
To throw, Watson.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Here's Watson.
Out to his left. He's going to let it fly.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here comes 2nd down. Watson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
This has just really been a solid 2nd half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Hurts will throw.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
He's got Njoku over the middle, and they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, 1st down. Now it's Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation. The 4th quarter, you come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able